Good morning, everyone. This is Sarah with the Pickaway County Library, and I'm here to bring you our baby toddler story time. We're going to start out with a chant today called 10 Fingers. Are you ready? I have 10 fingers. They all belong to me. I can make them do things. Would you like to see? I can shut them up tight. I can open them wide. I can put them together. I can make them all hide. I can make them jump high. I can make them jump low. I can fold them up quietly and hold them just so. Good job. Do you want to try to do the motions with me? Let's start at the beginning. I have 10 fingers. Hold both your hands up. They all belong to me. Can you point to yourself? I can make them do things. Would you like to see? I can shut them up tight. Make two fists. I can open them wide. Open them up. I can put them together. Put your hands together. I can make them all hide. Put them behind your back. I can make them jump high. Put your hands up. I can make them jump low. You touch the floor? I can fold them up quietly. Put them together. And hold them just so. Good job. You put your hands on your lap? Now we can get ready to read our story together. Our book today is called Trixie Ten. It's written by Sarah Massini, and we're reading today's book with permission from Macmillan Publishers. Trixie Ten. This is Trixie Ten. She has 9 brothers and sisters. She thinks they are all very annoying. Wanda 1 is always sneezing. Achoo! Thomas 2 has the hiccups. Theo 3 burps and loudly. Florence 4 giggles and giggles. Felix 5 laughs all the time. Scarlet 6 bumps into things. Ow! Sammy 7 is always surprised. Wow! Emily 8 has a runny nose, but never, ever a Kleenex. Nathaniel 9 is the most annoying of all. He likes pretending to be a lion. At nighttime, to make sure they are all safe and sound and tucked up in their 10 little beds, Trixie and her brothers and sisters count themselves in. Wanda 1, Thomas 2, Theo 3, Florence 4, Felix 5, Scarlet 6, Sammy 7, Emily 8, Nathaniel 9, Trixie 10. Trixie tries to sleep, but 9 brothers and sisters are so noisy. Trixie sighs. It isn't any quieter during the day. 9 brothers and sisters are too noisy, sighs Trixie, and they take up too much room. One day, Trixie decides to leave. She packs some useful things into a useful bag. 1 useful flashlight, 1 useful teddy bear, 1 useful blanket. And when no one is looking, she creeps away in search of somewhere quiet. She walks and walks until she comes to a stream. But the stream isn't quiet. It is full of babbling fish. These are my 9 brothers and sisters, says a fish. You're very noisy for fish. That's just the way we are, the fish says proudly. Trixie says goodbye to the fish. She walks and walks until she comes to a meadow. So many rabbits, says Trixie. They take up so much room. These are my 99 brothers and sisters, says the rabbit happily. Trixie counts them. It takes a long time. Maybe 9 brothers and sisters aren't so many after all, she thinks. Trixie says goodbye to the rabbits. She walks and walks until she finds a big, empty, quiet place. Nighttime comes, silent and still. Trixie takes out her useful flashlight. She hugs her useful teddy bear, and she counts the spots on her useful blanket. She begins to think about Wanda and Thomas and Theo and Florence and Felix, Scarlet, Sammy, Emily, and Nathaniel. She wishes she had someone to talk to. She wishes she wasn't so alone. Meanwhile, Trixie's brothers and sisters are counting themselves into bed. Is everyone all tucked in? Is everyone safe and sound? Wanda 1, Thomas 2, Theo 3, Florence 4, Felix 5, Scarlet 6, Sammy 7, Emily 8, Nathaniel 9. Where is Trixie 10? It is very dark outside and very, very scary, but they bravely go in search of Trixie 10. They walk and walk until... Boo! It's me, cries Trixie, switching on her useful flashlight. I heard you coming. Please come home, her 9 brothers and sisters say. We miss you. I miss you too, says Trixie. A lot. So they all make their noisy way back home and count themselves into bed. Wanda 1, Thomas 2, Theo 3, Florence 4, Felix 5, Scarlet 6, Sammy 7, Emily 8, Nathaniel 9, Trixie 10. It is just as noisy as usual, but that's the way we are, thanks Trixie, and she drifts happily off to sleep. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Thank you for reading along with me. This book and lots of others are available in the Youth Services Department and are ready and available for pickup or to be placed on hold. So get online or come in and see us and choose some books to read at home. For the next part of Storytime, we will be using our sensory bin. For this, we're going to need some cotton balls or pom-poms and some numbers. For mine, I have used paper numbers, but you can also use magnets or foam numbers as well. Let's take a look. In our sensory bin today, we have some pom-poms and numbers all mixed together. These numbers I've just colored in with a marker. We do have these available as a printable on our Facebook post, so you can print those off and color them with your little ones. So you're going to have your little ones pull out a number. In this case, it's 2. And see if you can pull out the correct number of pom-poms. This is a great time to also practice number recognition and naming your colors and counting together. See if you can put them in order for the older ones, and maybe even using the pom-poms and matching them with whatever number that you have colored. There's no wrong way to do this, so just have some fun with it and mix them up and see what you can come up with as well. The next thing we're going to do together is our craft. For our craft today, we are going to use 10 traced handprints, so 5 of each hand, and then we'll use these for our activity as well. Let's take a look at how to put them together. For this craft, we're going to trace our hands 5 times each. So I have 5 right hands and 5 left hands. And we're going to decorate them as individual characters. You can use markers, crayons, yarn for some hair, googly eyes. You can even add scraps of tissue paper or fabric to make clothes for your characters. You can give them names like they have in the book, or you can use names of your own design. Now I have just added some faces to my hands, one for each finger. These are just some examples. You can do whatever you'd like. You could draw a face right in the middle, the palm of the hand, and the rest of it could be for your own design. So these are my examples. You don't have to do them like I have, and you can be as creative as you would like. Now for our activity, you're going to use these characters you've just created and hide them around the house. So you can tuck them inside a book. You can hide them in a picture frame. As an example here, you can tuck one inside so that only his little face sticks up like that. And then you have your little ones go around and see if they can find them all and count them as you go. You can even let your little ones take a turn to hide them and you look for them. So take turns with this. It is great practice for them to take turns. Have fun and maybe show us some pictures of where you've hidden your characters around your home. I hope you enjoyed our story time today and that you'll join us again next week as we continue to read and learn together. Bye!